The road to GH will reveal that Port Charles has never been a peaceful place, but this week, the atmosphere will become more suffocating than ever. Long-buried secrets start to surface, pushing characters into unavoidable confrontations. Decisions are made, but not all of them bring hope. Some may destroy everything they have ever known. Emotions will run high as relationships are tested, loyalty wavers, and even the strongest individuals must face their most painful truths. There will be tears, unspoken words, and simmering flames of hatred burning bright in the darkness. This week, General Hospital is not just a story, it is a symphony of emotions, taking viewers through each breathless moment. Get ready to follow life-changing moments, where no one can escape the destiny that is fast approaching. First, Port Charles will erupt with emotions as the tense relationship between Valentine, Charlotte, and Lulu reaches its peak. This week, the story takes viewers to Prague, where the three main characters not only confront each other but also face undeniable truths. It all begins when Rocco accidentally hands Lulu a phone, revealing Charlotte's location. Upon receiving the information, Lulu immediately sets out, ignoring the danger and the complicated emotions awaiting her. Prague is not only the place she hopes to reunite with her daughter, but also where Lulu wants to regain a bond she thought was lost. When Lulu arrives, Charlotte is waiting for her. The moment Lulu lays eyes on her daughter, her heart bursts with joy. However, that joy is short-lived. Just minutes later, Valentine appears, making the atmosphere tense and suffocating. With his powerful presence, Valentine quickly takes control of the situation, making Lulu feel inferior. Charlotte tries to explain something to her mother. Her eyes are filled with emotion, a mixture of love, confusion, and a little fear. But before Charlotte can finish her sentence, Valentine coldly intervenes. His voice is deep, yet sharp as a knife. "Are you busy with your mother?" Valentine's words freeze the air. Charlotte is stunned, while Lulu feels like she's been struck a powerful blow. Those words are not only Valentine's familiar control, but also a subtle message that he has no intention of letting Charlotte leave him. Lulu tries to stay calm, but disappointment starts to show on her face. She tries to convince Charlotte to return to Port Charles, to come back to her real family. But Charlotte doesn't respond as Lulu hoped. The little girl remains silent, looking toward Valentine as if seeking an answer. By the end of the week, everything reaches a breaking point. Charlotte, torn between love for her mother and respect and fear for her father, makes a shocking decision. Contrary to Lulu's expectations, Charlotte chooses to stay with Valentine. She declares she will not return to Port Charles and accepts her fate. This act is not only a betrayal of Lulu, but also marks a turning point for Charlotte. From a vulnerable little girl, Charlotte accepts her role as an inseparable part of the Cassadine world. Lulu, in pain and helpless, leaves Prague in disappointment. Meanwhile, Valentine looks at Charlotte with a mysterious smile, as though he's been waiting for this moment for a long time. The question is Charlotte truly strong enough to step into the dark world Valentine leads her into? This week, Charlotte's decision will not only affect family relationships, but could change the entire dynamic in Port Charles. This is not just a story about choices, it's an inner battle between love, loyalty, and fate. Will Charlotte continue down this path, or is this just the first step leading her into unforeseen dangers? On Monday, Willow is at a crucial crossroads in her life when she receives a mysterious invitation next week, one that promises an unexpected change in her trajectory. This invitation is kept secret but carries the feeling of a major decision that could completely change the future for her, Michael, and their small family. Many theories have been proposed about the source of the invitation. Drew, who has always been a trusted ally of Michael, may have come up with a way to help them escape the tensions surrounding them. Drew understands the struggles Michael and Willow are facing, from relationship cracks to family and legal pressures. If the invitation comes from Drew, it could be an offer to help Willow and Michael find peace or even a chance to start over elsewhere. However, this invitation could also come from Michael, who is constantly torn between his decisions. Michael has a history of mistakes driven by kindness and stubbornness. If he is the one behind the invitation, it could be a step toward healing the wounds in his relationship with Willow. Perhaps Michael wants to offer Willow a chance to start fresh, a way to show that family is still the most important thing to him. Additionally, Diane, the sharp and experienced lawyer, could be behind the invitation. Diane is not only a master strategist, but also someone capable of turning around seemingly impossible situations. If Diane sent the invitation, it could be a plan to ensure that Michael does not lose custody of his child or to help Willow escape the pressures weighing on her. Diane knows Michael well, and most importantly, she knows how to find solutions to keep everyone safe and united. Whoever the invitation is from, it carries the weight of difficult choices. Willow must face the question of whether she should seize this opportunity to protect her family, or if it might be the first step in standing on her own path. Next week, this development will not only affect Willow, but also deeply impact the characters involved. Michael will face greater challenges than ever before, especially as he remains stuck between loyalty, responsibility, and love. Drew will continue to play the role of a friend and ally, while Diane, with her talents, may provide the final solution. Port Charles will become the center of emotional decisions, where every choice could lead to irreversible changes. Willow, Michael, and their loved ones will enter the new week with many unanswered questions, but one thing is certain, they are all getting closer to the truth. Finally, Sasha stands at the biggest crossroads of her life, as chaotic emotions and unsaid secrets push her into an inescapable situation. After a brief but intense relationship with Michael, Sasha discovers she is pregnant, a truth that shocks her and leaves her struggling to figure out her next steps. Next week, Sasha's story will become even more intense as she opens up to Felicia, and this conversation could be the pivotal moment in her decision-making. After a series of losses and pain in her life, Sasha has considered leaving Port Charles to start anew in a place where no one knows her past. In a recent conversation, Sasha confided in Maxie that the Hamptons might be where she finds peace. But will leaving truly bring her serenity, or is it just a way for her to run from the truth? Meeting with Felicia will be one of the most important moments in this journey. With her experience and special sensitivity, Felicia will realize that Sasha is hiding something. Sasha, despite trying to keep her secret, may not be able to hide the mixed emotions she's carrying inside. Felicia has the ability to see through the mood of the person in front of her. Even if Sasha doesn't directly confess, Felicia will likely guess she's pregnant. With her empathy and finesse, Felicia might encourage Sasha to open up. This won't just be an ordinary conversation, it will be a connection between two women, one experienced and the other struggling to find her way in life. The conversation will start with Sasha's hesitation, as she finds it difficult to express her emotions. But Felicia, with patience and sensitivity, will help Sasha feel more comfortable. Sasha may talk about the trauma she has endured, the fear of becoming a mother, and the pressure of facing Michael if he finds out the truth. Felicia won't just listen, she will offer important advice. She might encourage Sasha to face the truth rather than run away. Felicia may talk about the strength in confronting reality, that acknowledging and accepting the situation will help Sasha find the right path. However, the final decision still belongs to Sasha. Next week, she will have to decide whether to leave for peace or stay in Port Charles and face all the challenges. If Sasha chooses to stay, she will have to face Michael and the truth about their relationship. Michael, with his strong protective instincts for his family, might react in an unexpected way, especially when he finds out he is going to be a father. This will be an emotional week for Sasha, not only because of the secrets she holds, but also because of the pressure from decisions that could change her entire life. Port Charles will witness a journey of seeking truth and painful, yet necessary, acceptance. Will Sasha have the courage to face a future where every corner of her is exposed? Or will she choose another path, leaving everything behind to start over? Whatever the decision, these developments will keep viewers on the edge of their seats, as this is not only Sasha's story but also a lesson in confrontation and inner strength.